basketball is coming right up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker continues to elevate his play every year. He said it's just putting in hard work. I take this game very seriously. I love the game of basketball. I don't count myself out. No matter what the score is, who we're playing, I'm going full tilt. Kevin, back to you.
A special talent indeed. David, thank you. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the 1. And for the Rockets, Porter is out there with Wall. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Tate in at power forward. Now here's Booker. Passes it to Ayton. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Bridges. Count the basket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. Sinks that one from the post.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now here's Booker. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Ayton kicks to Paul. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Wood against Ayton. Wood can't hit. Paul looking over the floor. Six to shoot. Wall with a block.
A stellar all-around defender. Wall enjoys rising up and denying shooters.
Outside Porter. From 15 feet away, here's Wood. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Paul. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Wall. Here we go now. It's good.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Booker, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Goes up, and Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now here's Wall. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Houston shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And that one falls for John Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Now here's Paul. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Ayton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up, Clark. Is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play, when to sit?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has, an intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Bradley's checked in for Kevin Porter. Ayton hits them both. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Wall, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
Wall against Paul. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Bradley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Booker the pass to Paul. He dishes it to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Wall against Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Take a break.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And that one falls for John Wall. And so John Wall nails both of them. The Suns leading. Paul passes to Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Paul from deep. That shot is off. And the Rockets take it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Here's Paul, following the basket by John Wall. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Wood. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it to Bridges. It's tipped. Here we go, all alone. Up the floor. And Bradley gets it to go.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Booker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They're great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
And the Suns making a change here. Sharch has checked in for Crowder. Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges. Langston Galloway's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Ayton hits them both. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for 8. Now here's Bradley, guarded closer. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Galloway kicks to Payne. Back to Galloway. 6 on the shot clock. There's Kaminsky. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A load in the paint. Once Kaminsky is established, you pretty much have to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
At 7 feet tall with range, Frank the Tank is a great fit for the way the game is played today.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Rockets trail. Now Augustine Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
Tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experienced, calming effect veteran he is.
And the first one drops.
You know, the speedy Augustine is really an excellent teammate and a dependable role player, a veteran presence who can really stroke it.
Both free throws good from Augustine.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Now here's Payne. 9 points last game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. The Suns in second.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
And so Brown will bring it up for Houston. Covered by Sharch. Second chance shot. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Suns trailing to the middle. Here's Galloway. It doesn't go for him. Bradley with some nice D. That's tipped. Here's Galloway. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to Kaminsky. And there it is for him. And the Suns lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taking a look at some stats for Bradley, how's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 7 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man.
Too.
Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you. Most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
And the first one at the line is good. Carter, he's checked in for the Suns. Both free throws good from Augustine. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Carter looking around. Here's Galloway. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And Augustine kicks to Bradley. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bradley's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And that one drops for him. And the Suns lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Carter against Augustine. The dish to Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw good from Brown. And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Good on both. There's Galloway. He averages about 5 points a game. Floats it up for Saric. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Nice extension that time by Dario Saric, throwing down that alley-oop.
Augustine looking around. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Augustine. Houston moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Count it. Good. Bradley's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Down low. And finished off by Kaminsky.
And, you know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
Carter against Augustine. Now the pass to Olynyk. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here is Augustine. The Suns getting the bucket. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns and how they rank in the NBA right now.
And let's go back to their assists for a second. When you're sharing the ball like they have, I think it really builds chemistry and trust. This is a group that really plays for each other.
Augustine against Carter. Bradley can't get it to go.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Bradley. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric. It's deflected.
And you know, at his size, Kaminsky should be blocking more shots. I'd like to see this effort every time.
Carter, the pass to Kaminsky. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple games. We was like, man, our record was here, this was that. And teams change, your games have to change.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Carter, Kaminsky out there with Johnson. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Galloway in at the shooting guard position. Here's Saric, following the 3 by Houston that won. Dishes to Johnson. Trying tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Wood, he's checked in for the Rockets. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Phoenix leading by 3. Carter with it. Passes it to Johnson. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Wood, 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Johnson. A second chance effort, and the layup is good. Johnson's got his third basket of the night right there.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Augustine dishes to Porter. And he makes good on the layup. Porter's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Suns. 3-point lead. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
And here's a look at the stats for Bridges. Since the break, he's come back strong, really making his presence felt. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Drops in the tray.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Booker outside. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Wall. 13 points in the game. Pulls up on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Wood's got 6.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Aiden finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
And Wall kicks to House. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Here is House after the made shot from Jay Crowder. And here's Wall outside. Bridges with the board. Phoenix leading by 4. Rebound by House.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Pass to Porter. Tate. He's covered by Ayton. Porter, no luck. The Suns have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Booker the pass to Ayton. Here's Paul. Drains it from 17 feet out. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, it would be fun to check the number of points that Paul has generated running the pick and roll throughout.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Paul. Well, as we come down the stretch this season, these are the big men having the most success from the floor since the All-Star break. Fourth, DeAndre Ayton.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
And here's Wall. 13 points in the game. The pass to Wood. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Payne looking around. Now Crowder. An 11-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Here is House. Passes to Tate. Crowder with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Wall with a block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Phoenix. Booker outside. Here's Ayton. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Wall.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for DeAndre Ayton. 7th in field goal percentage, 9th in rebounding, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. First one falls for him. one drops. He ties it up. And here are the Suns now. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Craig. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Porter. Banked in off the glass. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Booker looking around. They need this. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Ayton's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
And that one, good. Wall's got 17.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Payne passes to Booker. The offensive rebound. Ayton. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Tipped away. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for DeAndre Ayton.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And time again, Wall puts himself in a position to attack. Just a great job of creating offense for himself or his teammates.
Outside Crowder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Phoenix making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Devin Booker. Rockets on defense. Inside. Here's Ayton. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Wall looking for an opening. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Payne with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 on the clock. Galloway finds Ayton.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
What I like is he's done a great job of getting to the line, setting himself up for those free shots. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
First free throw is good. So for the Rockets, Sterling Brown comes in for Christian Wood. And DJ Augustine subbed in for John Wall. And for the Suns, Kaminsky is checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Carter in for Cameron Payne. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rockets trail by 3. And here's Augustine. 9 points last game out. Pass to Olynyk. And the rejection by Eaton.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Suns making a switch here. Charge is checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Olynyk.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Houston. For Phoenix, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he makes the first. Carter hits them both. 1:46 left in the second quarter. Now Augustine. Here's Bradley. And Galloway pulls it down. Galloway has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's rebounded by Houston.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And now a look at Kelly Olynyk. Some numbers on him. He's had an impressive second half of the season, averaging 13 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Carter, the pass to Šarić. Back to Carter. Now here's Kaminsky, headed by Augustine. Here's Saric. Rebound by Olynyk. Rockets trail. Now here's Bradley. 8 points for him. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And Phoenix making a change here. Paul's checked in. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Johnson outside. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Kaminsky misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Bradley. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Paul outside. Carter outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Tell you what, coaches and teammates alike love that kind of effort on the defensive end, guys. Good job by Augustine.
DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, hot start, cool finish. What happened out there?
Well, we came out with a lot of energy, but in the second quarter it died down a little bit. You know, it's real. Everybody's very excited. You know, our team's excited, their team's excited, officials excited, you know what I mean? So we just got to calm down and play a little bit.
And I'm excited. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 23 points. And going into last season, the Suns hired Monty Williams as their head coach. Kenny, do you like the job he's done in Phoenix?
Oh, I love Monty. You know, it's a great hire. The guy is a stand-up guy, exemplary off the court. On the court, can teach your players how to play. He's what you want in your organization.
And listen, he has a ton of experience. He's turning around that culture. You know, for a team that's done his share of losing, I think that can make a huge difference. He's the right guy for the job.
And if you don't like Monty Williams, you are the only person in the world who doesn't like Monty Williams. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Porter with it. All out there with Porter. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's House in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Porter looking it over. Clock at 6. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Booker the pass to Crowder. And the shot is good. Crowder's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from John Wall. The pass to Booker. Over Porter. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got his second bucket.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Ayton finds Paul. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 6 points for Chris Paul.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Wall passes to Porter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Wood can't hit. Phoenix leading by 4. Paul left side. Feeds to Ayton. Ball's knocked loose. Ball against Paul. Wall draws the double. Here's Booker. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. To the inside. Porter kicks to House. Passes it to Wood. Shot clock at 4. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Free throw good, Wood. And here is Paul. He's got 6. It's stolen by Wall. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
You know, one of the things I like about Walton is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Following this run, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Booker dishes to Paul. Looking to end the run. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Pass to Tate from deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Now Bridges. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Oh, Porter in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Paul against Wall. Floats one, and it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Ayton against Wood. Porter in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 14.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Pass to Bridges. There's the steal. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And another three for Houston. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Booker, 6 to shoot, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
This is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer who doesn't take any possessions off.
Wall against Paul. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Bridges leading the charge. They get it back, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know, we see Chris Paul get to the line a lot because he's always in attack mode, keeping constant pressure on his defenders.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And that one falls for Paul.
And Chris Paul, very much one of the best and most talented point guards in the league. A really poised floor leader who always is talking and is really an excellent leader, too.
And the Suns making a change here. Sharch has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Crowder. Langston Galloway's checked in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Booker. Here is Wall. He's got 26. The pass to Olynyk. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Sharch. Finished off the break. Galloway's got 5 points so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Paul passes to Craig. Paul against Wall. Here's Sharch. No good on the triple. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
All against Paul. It counts, and the foul. That one on Olynyk.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Houston making a switch here. Bradley's checked in.
One shot.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Rockets. He dishes it to Bradley. Lays it up and banks it in. Bradley's got 10.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Paul. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Now here is Augustine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Number 6, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. By Kaminsky, he's checked in for Paul. He's perfect from the line this time. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Payne with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's stolen by Brown. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. All sorts of time. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Suns trail it. And here's Payne. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. They now take the lead. Saric has got 7 points.
Now that's confident. Saric says, in Dario, I trust.
Augustine finds Bradley. And that one is stuffed right through. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Now Payne. And it's blocked. Here's Bradley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. And you look at Augustine. Second in the NBA. So great from the line.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Phoenix making some changes. Johnson comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Carter in for Langston Galloway. And so Bradley nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Down low. Saric against Olynyk. And Saric kicks to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. It's Bradley on the wing, defended by Carter. Pass to Augustine. Pass to Brown. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Olynyk for 3. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. Now here's Payne, guarded by Augustine. 6 on the shot clock, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. DJ Augustine picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Payne hits them both. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Houston. They lead by 1. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Olynyk inside, covered by Saric. Yep, that one goes in there. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Payne. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. There's the pass to Saric. With 1 on the clock. Off target. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Rockets lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
Show up.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And it's the Suns with the ball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Johnson is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Payne in at the point. And yes, it's good. 9 points for Dario Saric.
Saric is deceptively strong. This guy's got good strength, and he doesn't mind being physical, can absorb the contact and find a way to finish.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Shooting for Houston. Number 6. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 3. Booker outside. Releases from 15, and he nails the jumper.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Augustine passes to Olynyk. Houston moving it around. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Down low, 5 on the clock, and the shot goes down. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
On the wing, Booker. Here's Wood. Here's Bradley. Kicks to Augustine. And that one swishes right in. Augustine's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now here's Payne. The dish now to Sharch. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Sharch, that time on the assist from Payne. Payne's got 4 assists in the game. Defended by Bridges. Payne grabs the board.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Back to Bridges. Passes it to Sharch. Now here's Payne, headed by Augustine. From 18 feet away. Payne can't hit. Rockets leading by 3. Defended by Booker. Pass to Olynyk. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The feed to Sharch. Over Augustine. It's rebounded by Houston. Wood's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Booker against Augustine. And the shot goes in. Wood's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there. Augustine making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
And the Suns call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
All with it, now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Here is House. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. They're outside. They get it back. Wood. Ayton with the block. Now, here's Bridges. Defense right on him. Paul outside. And that one's good, Ayton. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Crowder comes up to help. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Suns trail by 6. Booker with it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Wall against Paul. And Wall with the slam.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Here's Bridges. And that time, also a missed shot. Houston leading by 8. Pass to Wood. Bridges with the steal. For 3, Booker, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. He kicks it to Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for Houston, Kevin Porter. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Porter. Both good from the line that time. Suns trail by 7. To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here is House. Defended by Bridges. Here's Wall. The kick out to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good off the back rim and in. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half. The Suns have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Bridges finds Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Here's Bridges. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And And the pass to Tate. Porter in the corner. And the three off target. Suns trail by 4. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Here's Ayton. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. Ayton's got 8 points in the quarter. Paul against Wall. To the paint. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now to tie it up. Here's Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Suns now. Crowder, the pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Paul fires from way outside. Paul missing again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Porter finds Wall. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Wall's got 15 points in just the second half. Paul against Wall. Paul passes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Suns.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Wood kicks to House. Here's Wall. Porter trying to free himself up. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Passes it to Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 10 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 3. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Paul against Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The shot by Paul, no good.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, it looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive.
Free throw good. Porter.
And in a tight game like this, a technical can be a killer. And he made sure he took advantage of the opportunity there at the line.
Wall draws the double. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Oh, and they take the lead. That's now 22 points for Chris Paul.
Paul can score in bunches and do it efficiently. So once he knows he's in that zone, that makes him all the more willing to do things himself.
Wall, and it goes down 2 points. Wall's got 38 points.
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
Booker against Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Wall against Paul. And Wall.
Oh! This is John Wall at his on-fire best.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On defense, Houston, they lead by 1. Trying to get open, it's Crowder.
Got it! Timeout, timeout.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 1. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Crowder with the steal. Snatched away. Tate. He's covered by Ayton. Now it's the pass to Tate.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. It's good!
Timeout, timeout.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're behind by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
shooting 2.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Tate. No good from 3-point territory. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
No good.
There's the tenacity of Chris Paul. Always on the surface with him, getting right up on him and not giving him an inch of space to get the shot off.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if you can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.